In this video, we will see how to schedule a task to clear the browsing history and browser cache automatically when we restart or shut down the system. We will achieve this using a batch script and task scheduler. In this demonstration, we will cover the browsers Google Chrome and Microsoft Edge. So, let us begin. First, we will create a batch script on the desktop. Right-click and go to New. Select Text Document. A text file will be created. We will give it an appropriate name with the .bat extension. Press Enter. Here, click Yes. So, our batch script name is clearbrowser.bat. We will right-click on it. Then select Edit. This will open the batch script for editing. Here, we will write the necessary commands to serve our purpose. For now, let's minimize it. Let's see where the cache and browsing history of Google Chrome and Microsoft Edge are stored on our system. In the search box, type %, %, and press Enter. It opens the location of the local folder present inside the user's app data folder. For us, it is C drive. Users. User folder. App data. Local. Inside this local folder, we have Google and Microsoft folders. They contain Chrome and Edge, respectively. Let's first look for Google Chrome. Inside the Google folder, we have Chrome. Inside Chrome, we have user data. Inside user data, we have a default folder. This default folder stores the cache and history of Google Chrome. This is Google Chrome's cache folder. If we scroll down, we will find a history file where all the browsing history is stored. It is a single file. Whereas cache files are stored in the cache folder. Now let's come back to the batch script that we created. To clear the browsing history, we will delete this history file, and to remove the cache, we will remove the cache folder. In this script, we will write commands for these. We will require the location address, so let's copy it first. Now in the script, we will first write a command to remove the cache folder. The command is rmdir space /s space /q space. Then in double quotes, the complete location of the cache folder. Note that, we can replace this location, up to local, with local app data, %. Something like this. But for simplicity, we will keep it as it is. After removing the cache folder, we will delete the history file. For that, the command will be del space /q space. Then in double quotes, the complete path to the history file. With this, we have taken care of the cache and browsing history of the Google Chrome browser. Now we will look at Microsoft Edge. Let's go back to the local folder from here. Open the Microsoft folder. Here go to the Edge folder. Open the user data folder. Go to the default folder. Just like we saw in the case of Google Chrome, here also for Microsoft Edge, we have a cache folder. And on scrolling down, we will find the history file that contains the browsing history for Microsoft Edge. Now we will do the same as we did for Google Chrome. First, we will copy this location. Now open the batch script once again. Here we will write commands to remove the cache folder and delete the history file. rmdir /s /q. Then complete the path of the cache folder of Microsoft Edge. The next command is to delete the history. del /q. Then in double quotes, the complete path to the history file for Microsoft Edge. All the required commands are written. Now, save the batch script and close it. Now we will create a task using Task Scheduler that will execute this script when the shutdown or restart event is triggered on the system. In the search box, type Task Scheduler, and open it. Click on Create Task. Here first provide a suitable name for the task. Make sure that Run with the highest privileges checkbox is enabled. Now go to the Triggers tab. Here we will define the event that will trigger this task. Click New. We want to begin this task on an event. For log, select System. For source, select User 32. We want the triggering event to be shut down or restart. So we need to provide its event ID. 1074 is the event ID that we are looking for. Then click OK. We have defined our trigger for the task. Now go to the Actions tab. Here we need to define the action the task will perform when it is triggered. In our case, we want to execute this batch script. Click New. In Action, we want to start a program. Our program is a script. We will browse and select our batch script. We don't need to provide any arguments. Click OK. The task action is defined. Now go to the Conditions tab. Under Power, uncheck the checkbox that says, Start the task only if the computer is on AC power. Then click OK. Our task is created. If we click the Task Schedule library, we can see the task we created. Now let's restart or shut the system to check if the task and script we created are executing on the restart or shutdown event. But before that, let's first check what we have in our browser history. First, we will check the history of Google Chrome. We can also press Ctrl+H to access browser history directly. This is all we have in Chrome's browser history. Now let's check for Microsoft Edge. This is its browsing history. Now we have seen both the browser's browsing history, let's restart our system. The restart or shutdown event should trigger the task we created using the Task Scheduler. The task should then execute the batch script we created. And the batch script should run the commands in it and remove the cache and delete the browsing history of both Chrome and Edge. Now let's check if our task was executed successfully or not. Let's check the browsing history of the Chrome browser. It's all deleted. It's empty. Let's check Microsoft Edge. Its browsing history is also cleared. Let's check the Chrome cache folder. It is C drive. Users. User folder. App data. Local. Google. Chrome. User data. Default. The cache folder is removed. The cache folder will be created again when we use the browser. And if you still find the cache folder inside after the task was executed, then it means that it had some cache files that were being used by the system. Those files that were not in use were removed. So this is how we can schedule a task to automatically clear the browsing history and cache of the Chrome and Edge browsers on shutdown or restart. If you liked the information, then please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for your time and patience. Have a nice day.